From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
This segment is sponsored by Tricia's Rose City Framing. Welcome back to East Texas Live. I'm joined by Tricia, and she's here to tell us about her framing business. How you doing today?
Good, David. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. So first, can you just tell me a little bit about your business?
We're a full-service custom frame shop located here on 214 Shelley Drive, and we can frame just about anything you can think of or bring in. We can frame for you.
Yes, so when we hear that, you give back to the community. Can you tell us a little bit of how you do give back to the community?
Yes, when Brian and I started this business in 2022, one of the important things to us was to have a component of the business that was to give back. And so we have chosen 4 different organizations to do that with. The first one, and I actually have a prop, is the Texas Wounded Warrior Foundation. And they had these prints donated to them, over 400 different prints, and we donate the framing, and when they sell, then we send a check to the Texas Wounded Warrior Foundation. The other organizations are Hope is Rising, and it's an organization in Mexico that helps individuals who were rescued from the sex trafficking industry, and they make this beautiful beaded jewelry, and there's a pair of the earrings right there. And also we work with Woven Dignity, who helps refugee women, and they make these hand-stitched cards, and then we take those cards and frame them. And the fourth organization that we give back to is the local Palette of Roses Art League. And 10% of the sale of all of this mini art goes back to the Art League.
Yes, ma'am. And so what's your favorite part of being a custom framer?
I think my favorite part, and I've been doing this for a long time, for over 30 years, my favorite part is when I unwrap the picture and I see the look on the client's eyes. And they're so happy. Sometimes it comes with tears because maybe it's a memento of a loved one, or maybe it was a military item and it's, grandfather. And so there's tears and there's smiles, but to just have a job that you can come into every single day that makes people happy, that is diverse, because every single thing I frame is different. It's like there's rarely ever a duplicate. So that, to have that creative outlet and just the engagement with the community is just so wonderful.
That's awesome to hear. So what's kind of a misunderstanding that people don't know about a custom framer?
Well, I think sometimes I hear this, and I don't blame them for this, because I will acknowledge that custom framing is one of those things that often is a little bit more than you think it is expense-wise. But when people don't understand that not everybody can do this, that there's certain equipment, there's a lot of training involved, and I myself am a certified picture framing. I have that certification. So there was a lot of study involved, learning about different kinds of papers, and for people to understand that there's a craftsmanship to it. From my husband, who cuts and builds every single one of our frames, to Aline and myself, who we cut mats, we cut glass. All of that takes specific equipment and specific talent and training to be able to do that and come up with a quality piece of product.
Yes, ma'am. And so where did your passion come from for custom picture framing?
Well, I, in college, found myself working at a custom picture frame establishment and just immediately fell in love with the creative end of it, and also the customer service end of it was so much fun, and found myself in about 6 months being promoted into management over 6 other framers, and I got the most wonderful training because I was actually trained under a certified picture framer. So from the very beginning, I was taught how to do things correctly, and that went into me doing that for several years and then starting a family and realizing retail was a hard thing to do when you had young kids. So we converted that job into me owning my own business, and I called it mobile concierge framing business because I went to corporations and people's homes and small businesses so that they didn't have to go into a retail shop. And then I could do that with still raising small children. And then my husband decided he'd take us on a crazy 15-year adventure overseas, where I didn't do picture framing, obviously, over there. And when we came back, our daughters went to LeTourneau University, ended up marrying Texans, so we were going to be in Texas if we wanted to see grandchildren, you know. So instead of going back to Ohio, we moved to Texas and realized that Tyler, Texas was a booming community that was more than willing to accept another frame shop. And so here we are, two plus years in business and going strong.
All right, Ms. Trish, thank you so much for telling us all about your business.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yes, and for more information, you can go to the website right here on your screen. Remember, the previous segment was sponsored by Tricia's Rose City Framing.